The story of Saint Catherine Labouré. Saint Catherine Labouré, a humble daughter of charity, became an instrument of divine grace through her visions of the Blessed Virgin Mary and her role in bringing the Miraculous Medal to the world. Born on May 2, 1806, in the small village of Fain-lès-Moutiers, France, Catherine was the ninth of 11 children in a devout Catholic family. Her mother passed away when Catherine was just 9 years old, and in her grief, young Catherine turned to the Blessed Virgin Mary, seeking her as a spiritual mother. Catherine grew up with a quiet determination and a deep devotion to her faith. She often worked on her family's farm and cared for her siblings. Despite her modest circumstances, Catherine felt a divine calling to religious life. In 1830, at the age of 24, she joined the Daughters of Charity of Saint Vincent de Paul in Paris. Her days were spent in prayer, service to the poor, and caring for the sick and elderly. It was during her novitiate at the convent on Rue du Bac in Paris that Catherine experienced extraordinary visions of the Blessed Virgin Mary. The most significant of these occurred on the night of July 18, 1830, when she was awakened by a mysterious child, later identified as her guardian angel. He guided her to the chapel, where Catherine encountered the Virgin Mary, who appeared seated in a chair, radiating love and kindness. The Blessed Mother told Catherine of the trials and blessings that lay ahead for France and the world. Later that year, on November 27, Catherine had another vision. In this apparition, the Virgin Mary appeared standing on a globe, her arms outstretched, emanating rays of light from her fingers. Around the figure was an inscription, "O Mary, conceived without sin, pray for us who have recourse to thee." The vision included a reverse side depicting a large M, surmounted by a cross and two hearts beneath it, one encircled by thorns and the other pierced by a sword. Mary instructed Catherine to have a medal struck in this image's honor and promised great graces to those who wore it with faith and devotion. Catherine shared this message with her confessor, Father Aladel, who initially hesitated but eventually sought permission to have the medal produced. By 1832, the first miraculous medals were distributed, and stories of miraculous healings, conversions, and protections began to spread. Catherine lived the rest of her life in anonymity, never seeking recognition for her role in the creation of the medal. She devoted herself to serving the poor and the elderly at a hospice in Paris. Only after her death on December 31, 1876, did her role in the Miraculous Medal become widely known. Saint Catherine Labouré was canonized on July 27, 1947, by Pope Pius XII. Her incorrupt body rests at the Chapel of Our Lady of the Miraculous Medal in Paris, drawing pilgrims from around the world. Saint Catherine's humility and obedience to God will continue to inspire countless believers to seek the intercession of Our Lady through the Miraculous Medal.